fee, fi, fo, fum. Who will fight my little son? We did indeed unlock this fella as well. All the pieces are falling into place, you might be thinking, but there's still a bunch of stuff. Blank spaces. Well, there's a reason for that. And we will, depending on how long this one takes, either examine that at the end of this episode or in its own one, which will probably be a bit on the short side, but to accommodate the need for that, let's be quick. Let's be quick about a little fish. You've not got anyone here to tell you what moves to do because you are a little bimpus for attacking on your own terms.
Rumble.
Got a little flame. Flames at you, come on. Don't. What was? I did Gengar at you. I nudged you away with my bum attack. I'm too powerful now. Behold all the different things I can. I've eaten a chocolate bar. I've eaten a chocolate bar in front of the French. All of them at once. I hijacked their national broadcasts.
Digivolution.
And I'm gonna digivolve in front of you now. Look at me, the embodiment of large men with a gun. Oh, you're going to stop existing, aren't you?
Oh, no.
You thought it would be safe to be unconscious, but it really sort of wasn't.
What were you thinking?
You win.
Wah. Now, once again, we are here at the behest of the lovely Cauldron Boys. Oh no!
Digivolution.
The lovely Cauldron Boys didn't warn me about this. He's going to turn into a big one. Perhaps you would like some sapphires! Nudge you away. Come on. Whoosh. Ow. Hypnotise. Squiggle at you. I'll squiggle some rings at really anyone. I don't need much of an excuse. Right, but now I bet you don't realise I will become this. Aha! Yes, I whooshed you up over myself. Leave. Leave away. My power is too vast for you. I've got a loaf of bread. I obliterated the bread. See how powerful I am. There's not a baguette in the world that can survive me. You've been covered in a bit of lightning. Have we seen that affected any other? I guess when the lightning boys were attacking me in the heavens above, but like I don't think an attack that a Digimon has shown that effect. Like, how does that? There's all the explosions that we've done a red one there. These ones are blue, and then the green ones, and there's a rock paper scissors relationship between all of those. What does the electric? Like, how does that affect things, if at all? Yet more questions. Questions upon. No, I'm trying to make you on fire. I whooshed you silently away. There we go. Stop that.
I'm class A material, baby.
You win.
He's little.
Best bean, scoop him up. Win the fighting tournament. Go! Go! Nudge you away. I'll nudge you off a cliff, no matter how many jewels I need to fling. I've got so many. Oh god, no. Oh, well, how the tides have turned. You're actually shooting me with a fireball off the icy cliff. I want to escape. I didn't quite, but I'm going to now. Look at me become powerful. Ho ho! Don't be like that. Give me something else. Give me... What did I do just then? I did a little flip. I can do lovely boof. I can boof you into the sky. I want to boof you into the sky if I can. Honestly, it's rude of you that you've not asked me if I want to boof you into the sky. People expect better from you. They look to you for advice about silly things like giants, casseroles. Not to demean giants and casseroles, but you got to admit there are more important issues that we face. You know, there's. I don't enjoy trivializing things, but it gets to a point where you can't let it control your life. Ooh! Yes, be cold while I get points. Get him. I summoned an entire diamond inside your ass, and you died because of it.
I'll never lose to a chump
And
like
that
you.
really is a complete summary of the Count of Monte Cristo. That's how he got his revenge.
Evolution.
A tale of Sapphire summoning vengeance. Don Giovanni, I need to piss. Ah! Here's the thing about me. I own a Buick. Ooh, I bet you're impressed. Come on now. There's a giant boxing glove in your future. Okay, if you can just stop attacking me, you'll win a prize. You'll win a giant glove prize. That's the best kind. It's what you've always wanted, if you're honest. If you're a robot, then where's your scarf?
Digivolution.
Come on, I'm waiting. Tell me where it is. If you expect me to believe. Stop. Why is backflip your grapple? And I'm asking that in all sincerity. It functions like no other,
What were you thinking?
and I need to know why. I need to know why if you're going to have a laser beam. Alright? You don't get your laser beam until I get my explanations. And that's how it works with everyone. Okay? You can't accuse me of favouritism there.
Ready?
I've been nothing but just in my dealings with the football trolls. Ow! Don't headbutt me into the sky. Alright? It's not that difficult to do things that aren't that. Why would you do... No! Run away. That entire sequence of events is... Why is just the circles sometimes just not do? You have such weird grabs. You can't just grasp like an ordinary folk. You need to do wiggles and hypnosis. I just wish I knew why.
Digivolution.
Alright, you might have a third eye, but that's not an explanation. There's not even relevant information. I would posit. So what the fuck? What the fuck? Can you live? Oh god, no, don't be all this. And yet, even now, I'm still doing the grav move.
As if it's gonna launch him in a direction.
Rather than just flip me over him. Because I don't learn. I've gotten so used to it working a certain way that even when I repeatedly assess that that's not what it does, I'm still like, well, what if it will though, this time, just for me? Get him. You didn't. You just sort of fell over and gave up. Alright. Oh, it makes a plinky noise. Did it? Summon them! No! Oh, with every apple pie you bake, there's a chance that you'll be forgotten. Okay? Hold your loved ones close. Do pumpkin instead or something.
I'll never lose to a chump like you.
You win.
don't know if that's like strictly a replacement for. I've never had pumpkin pie. I don't know. Like vis-a-vis sweetness are like they comparable.
I said Digimon!
I'm not eaten many pumpkins, for I tell no lies. No, it's not lying, is it? It's cheating. Lying doesn't rhyme with no. I figured it out now.
Digivolution.
Liar, liar, eat your pumpkins. It's all just there's absolute fuck on the plate tonight, and I need you to get away. No. There was realistically no way out of that for me. Stop being odd. Alright, here we go. Now that we're not being odd, I could fire that properly and make the full use of it.
You're no match for me!
He's got shotguns on the back of his leg, I think. If nothing else, this man has shotguns usually. I didn't know that he didn't get the because this was the first I'd been exposed to him as a concept. I didn't know that he doesn't always have wings and he doesn't always have the big cannon on his arm. Those are things that he got for a reason. But normally he's just a bloke with 2 shotguns going round on his motorcycle. But now though, right, you're gonna see me and wish. Right, I'm like a shooting star, except I'm down here.
Ready? Rumble.
I'm nearby, isn't it more convenient? You should pray to me. Alright, this is how I start my cult. I convince people that it's more convenient to wish to me than to go to church. And then I shall turn you all into little praying mantis warriors. And that's my goal, I guess. And I'll tell you something. Most people would not front load that information. I'm being very open about it, and I think that is to be appreciated, you know? So come and work for me. You'll be a praying mantis by the end of it.
Ready? Rumble.
I'm gonna dispense with you in a trash realm. Boof. What sort of final thoughts would I have to give about this game were I called upon? Oh,
Evolution.
I don't really know. My thoughts, I don't know if I don't know if at any point I would even say that had been a focus
Digivolution.
of this whole project, to give thoughts on it so much as just to present them as they are. I don't really know. I like the games to sort of speak for themselves on some level, unless there's something really specifically that I wanted to point out. Because I don't feel like there's been nothing to it when it comes to any of them. I feel like you can look at the game and be like, that's kind of good. At least I hope so, because otherwise it means I just had terrible taste all these years as a child.
Ready? Rumble.
But I'll whoosh at you, no less. Did I have squiggly, roundabout circle spiral eyes when you twiddled at me? I think I did. He had confused little brain noggin instead of closing them. It's sort of difficult to tell because of the quality, but yeah, I think he's a squiggly dizziness boy sometimes. That's kind of a cute detail. Ah, yes, you thought you could bring about all of it, but no, not this time. I'll stop a cat today. I feel like this would have been easier to tell when I was at child level before I evolved into the big man. But the two of them, they're very snoofy at once. I feel like if they touched snoots, the world would explode. The snoot fusion would be too powerful, and it would erupt in a chaotic explosion of the damage
What were you thinking?
that we can
win.
accept. Have you got another pair of like tiny vestigial wings, just slightly lower down? Can't quite make out what those are. That's kind of cool. Cool's the wrong word. Prepare for oblivion. Go. Worm attack. Attack near you. Get them now. I really am just attacking near you. None of these are aimed.
Squiggly. I squiggled, did you see?
Poof. Do you see now I'm the only one who's here? More powerful even than a wasp. But with significantly larger guns! Yes, become a taller insect, it won't help you. Not when I shoot my lovely cannon. Oh fuck! It actually did help you. That's a shame. You've made a liar of me. And you've made me out to be a liar and a fool. And now, be in front of me when I attack. There, alright? It's all fun to have fish forever, but you can't really. There's no such thing as infinite mackerel. It's time you learned. Garden variety pinecone war. Garden variety pinecone war. You won't believe the savings. Kind of squandered that on just a low kick that I was already in the middle of. There's no digivolving your way out of this one. I too can do it. You think you've escaped, but in reality you've only caused me to match pace with you, and I shall attack you like this. You didn't realise. No. No, none of that. Come on now. If I...
But no, stop that! Stop it right now!
I was hoping you'd fall into my foot, really. When I have feet, it's for a reason. I don't just have feet frivolously.
Sorry, Ken.
There's a purpose for all of this. I'd thank you to acknowledge that in future.
Can imagine.
You win.
Good grief. Look at me flap.
I am in the shape of a friend, and I shall destroy you with a lovely sphere of air.
If I can help it anyway. Well, you can't. I don't like how it sometimes just doesn't. I can't tell if that's intentional or not. There's a lot of weird things about this character. Boof! I boofed you in the bum way! Attacking you for across a distance. Absolute thwack. Nobody respects that card, because it's the one with an arrow that's bad. Come now and dream with me. Dream beneath the sea. Boof, 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 and nobody knows again. You don't need that. I don't know what it is, but you don't need it. Come on. Don't be like... you shoot at me diagonally and everything. Think about the 2 or 3 times you actually saw a moose. Alright? Have you noticed any patterns on those occasions? There was always a priest nearby, was there not? You're finally starting to piece it together. The priest of the moose is following you home every night. Oh yeah, you thought you'd seen the last of him. But you hadn't. And that's really the end of that story. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know I don't know what happened between the two of you. You have to sort that out amongst yourselves. Okay. I'm just doing my best in a fighting game. I've not got time for your nonsense.
Ah! The nonsense! It nudged me.
Why is this taking so long? Ugh. We're in a real battle of corners today.
You win.
I can scarcely believe it, to be honest.
Ready? Rumble.
Snoofy, boofy, boofy, snoofer, said snoofus, and a snoofy, 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 boofer, said snoofus, and a snoof, 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 snoof. Right here. No, listen to me, okay? I've got a recipe for a quiche that I think, under the right conditions, can become invisible. And I need you to prove it for me. Alright? Peer review. I need you to tell me whether or not my quiche is correct. Okay? I could go... But I think I remember in the only bit of uni that I ever really cared about. There, I got it to work. Like the one module of the course that like actually managed to hold my interest, neuroscience. The lecturer, who was also the best lecturer I ever had, did mention that like the process of peer review has become kind of a cottage industry, and there are like places where you can essentially just pay for it. Like it means nothing anymore. You can just pay them to do it. I want to go through a more legitimate route. I want to be trustworthy about all this. I don't want to be confused by the rings. I don't want to eat a frog, alright? It's certainly, I mean, not a living one. That'd be a bit much emotionally. You've really turned a storm against me there.
Vanquish all evil!
You lose.
The frame rate goes so slow. I'm behind you now, what are you going to do about it? Eat a Pringle? Haha, that's twice now I've done that. I can replicate it. That means it wasn't a fluke. I'm doing good kicks. I've actually achieved kick potentials. Oh no! Oh, heck that away. I'm just going to mash the attack button so that I don't move at all, and I just keep attacking in place. And then hopefully it'll hit him a bit as long as he's still in the same vague area. Nah, that time he went behind me though. Oh, I ran out. Oh no, I ran out. Don't have this. Alright, I want it. And I don't want you to have it, because you might be too strong for me to fight. No! Die. I need you to stop all your nonsense today. Don't squiggle. No, the explosions. Oh, it's all getting too much. I'm being overwhelmed. Boom! Attack nightmare. Fires of wilt. Oh, wilted spinach. Come on, this is how they do it. With these flames. They wilt the spinach with the help of imps. Any good restaurant knows. It's too easy for me to become a cake. Final one we've got. Final one we've got to do about it. Let's see me begin now.
Ready?
Oh. The war we're going to, we don't need a clothes peg for. I think blue does more to you. me being fire type and all. Sometimes it sort of nudges him into me, and that seems to be when he escapes damage. If he's within the confines of the boy, he escapes consequence for my ring powers. And we need to find a way to work around this. Stop. It's really not a lot of milk. Alright. I know you wanted there to be, but I can't just make milk appear. That's not one of the magic tricks I was taught. Oh, you thought... Well, you were half right. Come on now. No, it didn't, but I'm still here. I'm still here and I can believe in things that aren't coal. It stands to reason that coal isn't the only thing that exists, you know? So I'm just, I just think it's sensible.
Ready,
We're gonna get you.
rumble.
I've passed the 300,000 point mark, it seems. I don't know how I did that. I think I've just been picking up more cards, or like I've lost rounds sometimes. So like, is it a question of like I've gotten a third round's worth of points? So like I've technically done worse, but I've scored higher as a result. I don't fully understand the scoring system at play. But I'll understand you in a fucking second, sunshine. Whoosh. Yes. You thought you could beat me, the little boy? I'm too powerful for you now. My snoofy little face gives me power over life and death. Specifically yours, get in the grave, goodbye.
Yeah, little. Here's joining a worm at the top of the leaderboard. Snoof, 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 I'll destroy you today.
It does sort of present us with an opportunity to finally see this. This old cinematic. Here, right at the end, we finally see the beginning. Here's the child we've digitized, and now they shall fight for my amusement. Ho ho! Here's all the different ones we've got. Go and fight each other. Snonk. This is the snonk bracket. Alright. So they're all gonna snonk at each other with flames. You'll go in. You get to fight a rabbit in the sky, and the Scroofy Bean Man is gonna go as well. Floop. I don't think much of that. Oh no! Being attacked by round objects. Now you will be punched by a cat in the sky. Ow. You just smack him. An insect has appeared! You fool! You thought there wouldn't be an insect? I'm going to delete you now. Oh no, the knight. I'm gonna joust you in a reactor. Joust you in the chimney. It actually reveals in this that those guys are in it, huh? Odd. And I'm here, and I'm not here anymore. They've presented him alongside two that are just evolutions of, like, regular fighters, and I don't... It's time to verse the computer. Well, what I do need...
Digimon are you gonna play with, huh?
Yes, see? Now, you can't be them in arcade mode, but you can unlock them for use in just a regular battle. And you can just be a tall version of the ordinary without the need to evolve. You can just remove the whole evolution aspect. I shall be you first, and I shall fight you because I need your picture to appear in the footage so I can get it without having to go around on Google. 'Cause it's not always the most reliable way of getting. It's just easier to have your little portrait appear in the footage. Where do we? Where do you want? We'll fight in the lovely mountain, I think, and then that'll be great for both of us.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him, he's little.
I'm sorry that I must attack you, but you understand. It's for the purpose of seeing your little face.
Rumble.
Now, prepare to fight God. Oh, you just get an ordinary sort of... Oh, I guess you really are just sort of a palette swap apart from the last... Presumably your ultimate move is at least a little bit different. I know there's a reason I decided to do this. Well, this is sort of embarrassing, because like, I was planning on not really bothering with Black War Greymon, because A, we've sort of seen him before, and B, he's like literally just like War Greymon, except a palette swap. But did you what? What was that object that I saw? Was that like a burning rock? It looked, to be honest, like a pink Jaffa cake. You can't always see, okay? Sometimes you gotta close your eyes. There are many reasons why this happens. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Alright, but you know in your heart that it's true.
Excellent.
You win. Ready? Rumble.
Right, I've got to do my ultimate move on you, because that's the only... Wait.
Omega Force.
Oh, here we go. You have a sword about it in the air, at least.
Digivolution.
Well, At least we've seen that now, but to be honest, like... I'd have been happier just assuming that maybe you would get that hit on me and then just fight you as Omnimon. But it's too late to be lamenting it now, let's just wrap up the fight. No, not minus points.
Ah, no! The Hell Gate. It's coming to get me. For fuck!
We've fucked off now in a grapefruit machine. And everything else you love is here as well. No! That flare is too much chaos. But I can do this. I can do my little dance in the sky long after you've stopped.
Omega Force.
Swoosh.
I won.
You
Alright, well now my knees are spiky and we've gotten that out of the way. Well, that was not what I was expecting. Why did it bother giving me points? And now for the final fight, let's have you. We're sick to death of you at this point, so let's have you here, at least. And then I can fight you for it. And that'll be fine.
Go, Digimon!
Alright, and then where do we... Oh, the final battle area, I guess there's no reason not to. Right, and this one will have original moves. This time, there's no stopping it. There's no stopping the beetroot doubter's course. Here's my handle, don't use force.
Rumble.
Right, boof, boof, boof. Where's your cape? You're meant to have a cape, usually. I hate to get on your case about it, but you're sort of known for it. Stop doing that over and over again at me. Alright? I'm too powerful for that nonsense. You must respect me until such a time. I'm not really sure what that was, but it worked. So I shan't complain. I don't recognise that as being a thing that you have, to be honest, ever done. But you know what? You have two people's heads for your hands. so I don't get to question any decision you make. There's just no way it would be allowed. Nobody would take my side. They'd be like, have you seen what he has for arms? I just held him there and then poked him away with a gun.
No, he's gonna do kicks.
I want to see the thing again. Come on, get here. Get here. Get it. Get here. I can just do my thing again if you right.
No, come on, respect me. Stop. Poke.
There we are. Right. Perish. You didn't perish quite, but I'll shoot you anyway. That's your reward for disobedience. You still got shot just ordinarily. Cut your brain off. So there, with that, we've now essentially seen everything.
You win.
That's all the Digimon we've got to offer for this one. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it, or whatever parts of it you felt like checking out.
Which Digimon are you gonna play with?
This has been an odd one,
Which one?
but
Go ahead.
I've enjoyed it. I've had a laugh. There's been some good bits in these. So, thank you for looking at them if you did. And I shall see you next time for something else. Goodbye.